Hey, what's going on, good people? Hey, what's going on, good people? It ain't nothing crazy this morning. Ain't nothing crazy. Just came up here to share a little something. Y'all gotta excuse me. Y'all gotta excuse me. Look, I've been up since 4:30 working out and stuff. I gotta get this health back. Excuse me. I gotta get my health back. I gained a little after my COVID. I gained a little too much weight, and my doctor wasn't happy with my weight, so I gotta get it under control. So no more fun and games. I'm on it now. But so the reason I'm coming to you guys this morning, there are several reasons. Nothing bad. I just felt the need to talk, and as I was doing my prayers and my running and my jumping up and down and the hoopla and all that stuff this morning, I was just hit with uh, a bunch of inspiration of motivation, and they was and as about 2 hours in, because I went on the road and then I go in the backyard with the weight set and everything. And about 2 hours in, Spirit say I got to come and tell you guys the truth about something, about yourselves and about myself and all that stuff there. Now, this ain't no Negro confessional, and some things I did I'm going to take to the old grave. You follow me? That y'all don't need to know that. But Spirit had me lay out cards. And this selection of cards that I always wonder why am I sleeping and I'm seeing these three particular cards in this new tarot deck that I use. And Spirit told me this is a time of confession, as in to allow, not me confessing, but for me to speak the truth to some of you guys out there. Now I know the anticipation is killing you and all that stuff there. What's going on, Ms. Ella? I know the anticipation is killing you, working you over like a $2 whore that just need a meal, but hey, I gotta say it. Now, and I'll jump right into it. Hell, I'm not gonna give you no fluff. That ain't what I do. I don't know if this Bluetooth is picking up, or can you guys hear me okay? Okay, good. That's what I wanted to hear, because I got the Bluetooth in and I got it in my ear. All right, I have to turn this damn thing down. Every text alert, whatever. All right, so as I'm exercising and I'm taking this very serious, okay? And they was like a lot of people out here trying to be in this spiritual world, and they not taking this shit serious. And listen to me good. And if I come off as insulting, stepping on your toes, I don't give a shit. Because as I was sitting out here and I'm busting my ass to get my body right, my mind right, and my spirituality right, all at the same time, I was hit with the inspiration to tell some of you all out there that you guys need to be doing the same damn thing. And hear me out, because I'm real for this, and this is my life, and I've dedicated my life. I've lost relationships potentially and all that other stuff, and gained great friendships potentially. But I realized that I, the Baron, was giving so much, is giving so much of myself to those who don't take this shit seriously. Now, let me reiterate that. I want to say that again so you guys can understand what I'm saying here. My sympathy and my empathy goes out to the people that's in need, that's on my channel. That's what it's about. Even if I ain't make a dime doing this, I would still want to share knowledge and do it. But that sympathy and empathy has gotten to the point where some people feel like it's their motherfucking God-given right to get the information, to get the attention. Now, this ain't no anger talk, but this is what was led in my spirit to say. With 22,000 followers, with a dedicated 500, some of y'all are bullshitting when it comes to spirituality. Some of y'all just doing this shit for entertainment. Some of y'all out here just want to be fucking woke. And Spirit put it in my heart. He said, man, you're giving too damn much for people who want everything free. You're giving too much for people who expect so much of you that they don't expect anything of themselves. Now, let me hit you right here, people. I'm not trying to sit up here and browbeat and beat your ass or whatever, but some of you people are out there expecting too much of your spiritual advisors, too much of your spiritual entertainer, and not focusing on what's inside you and what needs to be brought out of you. I consider myself a great spiritual advisor because I know I got issues. I'm human. I know I do bad shit. I'm human. I know I fuck up. I'm human. So I don't want nobody to hold me to a standard of godliness. Just hold me to a standard that I got a little intelligence, I know shit, and look at my heart and say, I want to get y'all to the next level or surpass me or however, or unlock what's inside of you guys that's already 10 times ahead of where I'm at and any damn spiritual person on YouTube land that you're aspiring to listen to. But some of you guys are bullshitting with it. And let me tell you why Spirit put that in my heart. I want to say this tactfully. I got a chain of text messages. Chain of text messages. This person wanted me to do some spell work for them. Now, there's times of the year where I don't do any spell work. Like in between October 15th to November 15th, you're not going to catch me cooking shit in a pot, cutting no chicken. You ain't going to catch me doing shit spell work because these are the days that I allow my bearing I allow things to deal with my bearing. I take it serious. So I'm not going to do any spell work during that time. So I told the person, hey, could you contact me after the 16th, November 16th? And, you know, we can discuss this. I say, but at the same time, book a reading because just because you have that phone number don't mean you get to text it whenever the fuck you want. Don't mean you get access to me whenever you want. I say this is still a business, but goddamn it, I do care about the situation, and I respect the 30 days that I'm gonna allow my Baron to enjoy himself freely. I understand all that, but this person is really after me, and I just really need your help. And goddamn it, could you help? So you know, I turn the sound off the bitch, beep 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 beep, all night long. I wake up, couple text messages. Can you motherfucking be serious, right? Now, I'm at the point with this niggerish attitude I got because when you wake up, you ain't holy or spiritual at all until your conscious mind come down and say, hey, bitch, I've been up here playing, gathering information for you. Let me get you back into the spiritual world, get you back into this yogi state. So now I'm looking at that bitch with them hazy eyes and this motherfucker, who the fuck? Now that's where I'm at. Spiritual mind take over about a good 5 minutes later once the eyes get to focusing. Send a nice text message. I will continue this conversation after the 16th. You have a good day. Stay safe until that time. What I wanted to say was, B, if you call my phone again, I'm gonna tell Black Witch to get on your ass. Uh, something. I want to say something along that letter. But that's that. But this is why I say spirit led it in my system when I got up, that some of you guys not taking this seriously. If your soul and your spirit tell you that it's time for you to take a break from watching TV, from watching fucking spiritual advisors, from practicing magic, from doing all this shit you think you should be doing on a daily basis, because there is a time of breaking in between. But you keep doing it, defying your subconscious mind and your spirit guide time to rest, denying that rejuvenation period for not only your body and your mind and your heart and your soul, but that of the deity that's coming to you to serve you, whether it's an ancestor, animal guide, animal totem, spirit. And I hope you guys are following me. There's always boundaries in anything you do. And in order for you guys to sit up here and seek out to be true spiritualists, to understand that shit, you guys gotta understand boundaries. You guys gotta understand spiritual stopping points. Whether you emotionally fucked up, whether you sitting up there with your arm broke in the ER, that don't mean that doctor is to rush to you. Because that doctor gotta get his mind right. That doctor gotta see patients that's come before them. Hell, the doctor may have to read a book on your situation to help you better. And I hope I'm making sense here. Now, people, I don't mind giving the information. I don't mind giving out free shit. I don't mind doing a free spell or two if spirit tell me. But what I will not tolerate is disrespect when I say the word no. What I will not tolerate is insults when I tell that person, hey, take a break from this and get yourself together right quick before you come back and see the Baron. I will not tolerate that type of shit. Now, if anybody out there, I'm going to say this, please go unsubscribe to this channel if that's where your mindset at. Because I do this for a living. I quit a job making $120,000 a year to do the Baron, and trust me, I ain't nowhere near making that shit on YouTube land. So I take this very serious. And some of you guys out there, you got to learn to take this very serious too. There's times when you guys need to back the hell up from your spiritual self and let that 3D Negro, that 3D man, enjoy and experience the nature, the wonders of the world. Let him cry a little bit. Let him sit up there and have a little pain. Hell, eat a piece of pizza, be unhealthy, do some dumb shit, curse, scream, bitch, and moan. Go fuck. Take your spirituality serious. You don't have to be spiritual 365. You don't have to sit up there and drink your herbal tea and potions every single damn day. You don't have to sit up there and meditate every hour of the day. Take some time off and stop punishing yourself, because it's a goddamn punishment for you to sit up here and say, I'm gonna do this shit 100% of the time. And every issue that comes in my life, it has to be a spiritual attack. It has to be a spiritual issue. It has to be something along that line. Now, I'm finna get into the teaching. I done did my little bitching and thing. Now I'm finna get into the teaching of this all. Not everything is spiritual. Sometimes shit is just emotional. And not everything is emotional. Sometimes shit is just physical. Now, why should we separate spirit, emotion, and physical? Because there's always the three primas, right? Mind, body, soul. Half of us too busy sitting up here trying to get this right and get, trying to get the spirit right and the mind right. And we kind of like, okay, it's a good thing to not understand the body. It's a good thing to just let the body be. We gonna ask the brain and God and universe and soul, self, and all that shit to heal the body when it's in turmoil, it's pain, it's sickness. We gonna sit up there and say, hey, heal me, or meditate, ram yam ko kekio and all that other shit, just to see can you get the arthritis out your hand or the bullet out your ass, or the sickness out your blood. We'll do that. But then you disrespect the body by not giving it its due, by not giving its recognition. Because that's what the body needs. It's three. You comprise of three: mind, body, and soul. We too busy trying to be spiritualists out here. And I'm gonna say a lot of us too busy trying to be spiritual entertainers, spiritually woke and all that shit there, that we forgetting the damn body. How can you have the brain of a god, but the body of an invalid? Because you haven't gave that body the energy it needs, the attention it needs. You're giving it all to the mind and you're giving it all to the soul. Well, that body is just sitting up there, and if you don't use a muscle, the bitch die. And what is your body made of? Muscle. Understand what I'm saying, people? So if you sitting up there trying to get your spirituality right, and sometime, I mean, you trying to get your spirituality right, and you trying to get your mind right, and then now you're not really focused on getting the body right, you're doing yourself a disservice. Now let's talk about the body. Let's talk. I want to break it down because I just go say some shit and expecting people to understand because I hear it and I try to rule it down. So when you're exercising every time, that don't I say, oh shit, spirit, don't start that shit this morning. uh, let's talk about when you're getting your mind right, your body right, everything is, I mean, your mind and your soul right, everything is an exercise. And as you're exercising, you keep doing the shit, you keep doing the shit, you keep doing the shit, you keep doing the shit. Soon you're gonna burn out. You're gonna get exhausted and you ain't gonna be able to think what you can do next. You ain't gonna be able to feel what you can do next. Well, your body is the same way in spiritual, and I'm talking about your physical body, but with a spiritual mindset. If you forsake what this flesh needs, some people turn to, get this, y'all, and now I'm going to get into the psychological aspect of it, but I'm going to rule it all back, you know, because I love to teach. People sit up there and they do that. Mental illness, right? Why is they inflicting damage to themselves? Let me tell you why. Because they didn't acknowledge that body needed an experience. They sat down and kept trying to be in their head and their thought process, and they kept living for their spiritual man. And then the body said, God damn it, I need to release something. I need to do something. And then they say, I need to feel something. So you get into the thing where the body is controlling that action, no longer the mind. Because the mind is off and the body is there to wondering by itself. And I'm giving you some real heavy esoteric shit here now. Everything ain't about putting something in the pot, throwing the chicken on top of it and praying. This is esoteric too. This flesh and blood, that's esoteric. That's the most esoteric shit you got on your body, not the brain. This right here. So that body gets to talking and it tells the brain, unbeknownst to the mind, two different things, to sit up here and cut so I can feel something. Some people come in here and they sit down and they get they toy. I see this thing floating around on TikTok and Instagram, this rose. Ladies, brothers, you sit up there and go buy the best KY jelly, fellas. And you guys sit up there and and women, you sit up there and that's you again, not listening to the body. The body need a release. That has nothing to do with the mind. That has nothing to do with the soul. That's the physical body. Let me hit you again with it now. I'm teaching here. When you sit up there and you feel the need to punch a wall, you feel the need to ball a fist, you feel the need to grind your teeth, you feel the need to just squish your body up and get there. Feel the need to do all that. Again, that's the body feeling as if it's ignored and it needs some attention. Now, why do I say there's a lot of us out here being fake spiritualists? Because we only focus on two of those things and not the third. We only focus on getting the mind right. Oh, that's my toothpick. Don't mind that. Getting the mind right and getting the soul right. and we forsake that physical 3D world that we live in more than anything. And the shit comes out. And that's why people get agony. And that's why they get in a point of agony, at anguish, mental anguish, stressed, and because the body is telling them that. And that's why people can break barriers and disrespect people and not understand that there's a time, a rest for everything. Now, why am I saying this, people? If you're going to be a true spiritualist and you're going to learn from the Baron, you're going to learn that you need to incorporate every single aspect of your being, not just your mind, not just your soul, but you're going to have to incorporate that body. Because I'll tell you one thing, the mind, how they say the body does what the mind says, but unless you add those 5 senses that God gave us to those actions in your mind, it's like watching a fucking movie. I can imagine 2 pots hanging together and bouncing off each other all day. But unless I hear a thud in real life, those pots ain't do nothing but show me a movie. But when I actually hear it physically, bing, now I know, damn, 2 pots banging around me. Now all 3 of them are working. Now you can ask yourself questions. Now you can get out of your situation. Now here we go. This mental anguish, because again, this person is afraid and they call me due to their fear. Well, not call me, they text me due to their fear. They text me due to their goddamn fear. They in mental anguish. Somebody trying to hurt me. Somebody trying to kill me. Somebody trying to take my kids. Somebody trying to take my job. Somebody trying to take my fortune. And you would think that is a mental issue that they're going through. You would think that is a spiritual attack they're going through. No, that is your body. That's you saying you need to, the body telling you need to pay attention to it, because if I don't have a job, I'm not going to be able to eat and fulfill my duties and get my health and strength up. If I don't, if I lose my kids, I'm going to go into a depressive state where I just don't want to do nothing and move, and I'm going to get lethargic. I'm going to feel like I need to be dead, put in the grave, and rolled over and buried. And the body is trying to do it. So when you get all them stress points, you tense up. Think about it. The body tense up first, and then you get afraid. You go to perspire, and you go to shaking. That's the body. That ain't the mind of the soul. These 2 motherfuckers don't give a damn about the body. And that's why as a spiritualist, you have to train that shit. And I'm sick and tired of people saying, oh, well, I don't move. I don't do anything. I drink my tea. I do my mantras. And I just walk real slow. I don't rush anything. There's no sense of urgency in my life. There's just me being one with Gandhi in the universe. And that's how the person fucking sounds. I swear to God on everything. I drink my tea and I just do things that, make me relax, because I just want to be so spiritual. I don't think I should be involved in any physical conflict on the 3D plane, because it doesn't exist. This is all fantasy. It's an illusion. It's the Matrix. I'm sitting up here like, nigga, is you crazy? If I set your ass on fire, is that a fucking illusion, or are you gonna feel that burn? If I take your ass and I drown you in a lake, is you fighting to breathe? Is that an illusion, what I'm doing to your ass, or am I physically fucking you up? So, people, let's not sit up here and pretend that we are holier than thou and that this 3D don't mean shit. A lot of YouTubers out there say, oh, don't mind the 3D. If you can't, they can't touch you if you go to a different plane in your mind. But nigga, how you gonna turn off them pain sensors? How you gonna turn off them senses? How you gonna turn off that shit? You give me the key to that. How you gonna turn off that when they sitting up there pulling out your fingernail, cutting off each one of your limbs, torturing the fucking death? How you gonna spring that when the heart is aching over an emotion and a feeling because you're somebody that broke up with you, or somebody that took somebody from you? How you gonna feel that when your body just lose all energy and because you're tired and you ain't sleeping? How you gonna explain that shit? That's an illusion too? That's a matrix? People, I want you guys to stop being fake spiritualists out there. You got to recognize every single aspect of your being. That's mind, body, and soul. Just root the shit on down, Baron. Mind, body, and soul. It's three parts to you. 3 parts. Mind, body, and soul. In alchemy, they call it the tria prima. Look it up. And we sit up here and we ignore that. And that's why I say we're fake. Now, I don't ignore. I was taught a long time ago not to ignore this right here. If I feel the need to punch a goddamn wall, I punch it. If I feel the need to sit up here and scratch my head because the bitch itching, you follow me? That's the body saying, address me. But some people say, even if you're meditating and your ass itching, you're scratching, that's just spirit trying to break your plane of existence and they don't want you to get to the next goddamn level. No, that don't break your meditation. That soothes the body and you incorporating the body in your meditation because you say, hey, guess what? I'm finna take care of this thing that's bothering you so I can get back to talking to the brain. The brain gonna say, thank you. God damn, I knew it was there, but hell, I knew it was there, but I can't move him and address him because you got me in this perpetual state that I'm supposed to be still and take that shit. But it's itching. It's bothering me. Thank you. And as you take care of those little things that the body is going through, and this is in a nutshell, but I'm finna expand it. If you take care of those issues that your body is going through, when you're trying to get this and this right, this exercise of making sure the body is okay, comforting yourself, all that shit there, the brain can go into nirvana a little bit better. A little bit better, a little bit quicker, a little bit faster. You can gain enlightenment just a little bit more. You can pierce the veil that you're trying to pierce. But if I'm sitting up there meditating and my motherfucking beard itching, and I'm thinking, my brain is thinking, God damn it, I just want to get that itch and scratch that motherfucker. And once you scratch it and rub it and get that itch out your body is in a state of perpetual, I don't have no shit wrong with me no more. Carry on, brain. Carry on, soul. Carry on, spirit. Do your thing. I'm here. I'm gonna prop you up even better. I'm gonna sit you upright so we can get them chocolate lines going so you can line. If you got scoliosis, let me tilt your head this way so your ass will line up. That's the joke. I told you I should have been a comedian, y'all. Damn. Everybody, no bullshit. All the power just went off in my house and then just came back on. The printer jumping back up. God damn, I thought, man, I guess spirit working on me this morning because I just seen the hallway light come back on. What the fuck just happened? My house didn't have power for the whole 15, 20 minutes I've been talking. Now the bitch just came back on. I know I paid the bill. Spirit said, shut this shit down, nigga. I need you to focus on the message here. I'm here with you. Yours glitched 10 minutes ago too? Okay, shit. Freaking me the hell out. Shit. All right. So, people, now, with that being said, I done said my horse and I got you guys back on track. I got you guys. What I want you guys to do is understand the 3 parts of a human soul. And we're going to get into this teaching when it comes to Monday Metaphysical Ancestor Study. I'm going to break some shit down to you guys. And then I got a Patreon coming up again to where I'm going to break some shit down to you guys the second Saturday of the month. And I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. You guys going to understand where I'm coming from with this. Now, again, I came here and I laid down these 3 cards that's been perplexing me. I say, am I dreaming about this right here? And I'm going to show them to you. The 3 main cards, and then I put down 2 other cards with it. The first card that's been perplexing me is the Wild Woman. And I had to ask Spirit, what's going on with the Wild Woman, man? Why do you keep showing me the Wild Woman? I know it's feminine energy, it's primal. Why do you keep showing me this right here? And they saying this is the birth. This is the birth of the uncanny. This is the birth of the new. This is the birth of something that's beyond me and something that's beyond you. This is a mass birth. A mass birth. Hold on, I just got a text. Oh, sir. Oh, that was my cable company. Oh, So hey everybody, we ain't got internet. I won't have internet until 10:30. So yep, it's gone. Something going on. The internet gonna be out till 10:30. What they just said in the text. Well, so we talked about the wild woman. I'm talking spirit, not you, not you, not you. This is me. I'm not doing tarot. Spirit, see, I pick up these cards. They want to come through and read tarot. I'm not reading tarot. See, that's training the spirit. You follow me? We'll get into that. We'll take the Baron tarot course. You'll understand. So we talk about the wild woman, and I kept saying, Spirit, look at her. See my eyes, y'all? He tried to come in just now. I had to know. So when they talk about the wild woman, they saying this is going to be an uncanny birth. And I say, okay, uncanny birth, something that's beyond you, something that's beyond me, but it has to be birthed as a collective, okay? And birthing here, he say this is an actual birth of a new being, a new mindset, a new Christ, a new, I don't want to say Christ, like a new chrysalis, a chrysalising, or shit, you know when a butterfly turn around and a worm go into that hard ass dirty shell and it come out the butterfly and shit, that. So that's what's going on. So I say, okay, that's what the wild woman represent. Primal feminine energy from the grounds, get it from the dirt, now your hill type energy. So this is gonna have to be nurtured with all three senses, not just your spiritual. We're not gonna go through a spiritual birth anymore. We're not gonna go through a mental birth anymore. We gotta go through all three on. Now this is gonna be the physical birth. So we gotta understand this 3D man, because everybody got a video on understanding the 5D, the 4D. Hell, everybody got a video on understanding the HD, whatever the fuck you going all the way up to there. Now then, they said they gave me the staff, and I couldn't understand, why are you giving me the staff, man? You're giving me the mystical birth, and then you give me the staff. Here we go. And I had to understand this, right? And I meditated on this morning too. So they give me the staff, and he say the staff is a representation of the male phallus here. And you got the wild woman that's supposed to give birth, and then you got the male phallus. The male energy is supposed to guide this new ideology that's coming. Why you say the male need to do it, man? The world been run by men for the fucking longest. You got the Christians and all these religions that say the man is the head of the bitch and all that. We not talking about that. We talking about the male as a protector of the race. This new ideology that's coming in, mankind, flesh and blood, man, not boys, not just male energy, mankind, human, man, is supposed to come and protect this at all costs. Now, the woman, the feminine energy, is finna give birth to a whole nother section of the universe, finna give birth to a whole nother ideology that's coming this way. And it's pure spirituality. No rules, no claws, no facts, no hell, no heaven. This is true spirituality, soul altering stuff that's coming this way. The staff came to point as the males, as humans, we're going to have to protect this, nurture this, and usher this in. We're going to have to make sure that nothing destroys this movement, people. This is why spirits say there are some fake spiritualists out there. There are some real fucking fake spiritualists out here that want to tell you to focus on one thing and throw you the fuck off. You got to focus on that body too. Hell, you think it's a coincidence that women going out there getting their ass done, getting the lipo sucked out they butt, they stomach and shit, getting the titties augmented, getting lip injections? You think that's a thing just I just want to look good and I want to be vanitized and be vanity shit and pretty? Because half of the time they go to the wrong person and it's not done correctly. It's about recognizing your body needs to feel good. Your body needs to be entertained, to be interjected, to be noticed. That's his whole spiritual meaning in itself. And again, I got that wrote down to get on that ass. We gonna talk, not literally, no pun intended. Get it? Body augmentation, get on that ass. Should have been a damn comedian. Huh? Don't mind me. I tell jokes in my head that I imagine myself on stage telling. So don't mind me. So now, We get up here and they saying with the staff represent the male energy or the masculine energy in the to protect what the divine feminine is giving birth to, not to control it, but to protect it. And when you protect something, you got to put rules in place for it. You got to put structure in place for it, and you got to be willing to die for it, and you got to be willing to make that which you are protecting adhere to those rules as a protection. Because you don't want to just go out there, hey, I need you to stay in the house because it's a zombie outside, and they, oh, you can't tell me what to do, I'm a woman, and you go out there and get your ass eat. Or you go out there, the zombie finna fuck you up, and because I would need to save you because it's my job to protect you, I go out there and I get killed in the process. I ain't trying to die no physical fucking death for a hard-headed thing that we need to protect. That's why spirits say we need to incorporate all this 3D in us. Now, that's the male. Now, then, what I couldn't understand about it was the crow. I say, what the fuck the crow got to do to this? Now, people, here it goes. I'm tying it back to this fake spiritualism. These some of us that don't want to adhere to the total embodiment of who the fuck we supposed to be, who the fuck we are. The crow. They say this is just a messenger. This is just the messenger. That's it. The crow is gonna go back and tell God, source, universe, whatever, what we doing, how we're handling this new birth that's coming to this world. This new birth that's coming to save us. Mankind. How are you protecting this new divine feminine infant that is finna be born? That's gonna give birth to everything. That's gonna give birth to a whole new generation, a whole new mindset, a whole new form based in spirituality, not based in religion, not based in cultural practices, based in spirituality. They watching. And if we don't do the right goddamn thing and get our shit together and stop defying the needs of the body, whether that's if you fucking, whether that's you eating too much, whether it's that you sitting up here punching a bag, whether that you doing the DSMK where you tie yourself up, whether you cutting yourself, whether you're banging your head against the wall. There's a dis-ease in the body that everybody want to ignore because we're too busy trying to be spiritually woke or spiritually trending. I can walk the slowest. I don't let the outside world get to me. I can drink the most herbal fucking tea. I can drink the most worst tasting shit by putting the most horrible roots and shit together and heating it up and drinking the shit and putting it on social media that I drunk this horrible tasting shit just to be conscious and just to get a like and a subscribe. I tried some shit the other day that I saw on TikTok. Man, listen, boy, you can get me to drink it no more. You can, boy, that's just like sipping on turpentine. I said, you got me fucked up. And they, oh, it has a strong taste, but let me tell you, it'll do miracle. How the fuck you know? Because the person who took it probably dead and gone abandoned the shit and just say that it gave him a health benefit. Because the bitch tasted bad. I'm not even going to give y'all the fucking recipe because y'all don't even need to experience that shit. I was like, what the? Put some leaves and roots in a goddamn glass, put some hot water on it. Now you trending. No, fuck that. No. That was my gripe because that tasted horrible. So, we are being watched with this new birth that's coming here. Okay? We're being watched. Now, I pulled two other cards because I just wanted to make sure, because you know I'm all about fact checking spirit. Spirit ain't nobody that's gonna tell me something that I'm gonna take gospel without fact checking. So spirit told me this, so I said, let me fact check spirit motherfucking ass. Because I'm out here trying to get my body right, get my mind right and my spiritual right, and you want to give me all these downloads. Well, I'm sitting up here just trying to lift a weight. So let me fact check it. So I went to the other cards and I fact checked. Spirit gave me, this is the time that we need to reconsider. Listen to me, family. He said this reconsider card is that which is us need to reconsider how we practice our spirituality. We need to reconsider that, yeah, we got issues, we got problems, we got likes, desires, wants. We fuck up. We got anger issues. We want to fuck people up. We want to make people pay. We want to love somebody. We want to hate somebody. We got all that shit going. And we gotta acknowledge that shit inside of us before we can move on to the next level. People say, man, that's shadow work. I done did my shadow work. You never done doing shadow work. Because every piece of shadow work, every emotion that you have, gonna create another piece of shadow work. And you can never be over that emotion because just because you done did your part on the emotional anger, somebody out there is still angry and they bring that bullshit energy to you. Now you angry too because you gotta protect yourself. Bitch, what give you the right to come in my motherfucking space and fuck up my shit? Now you're angry. You ain't, I'm just gonna sip my tea and walk and not let this 3D bother me because it's just a waste of my energy. No, you gonna get mad because that bitch fuck with you and you gonna put their ass in check. Get the fuck on. Get away from me. I don't need your shit. You gonna be miserable over there. You see that? So people, we gotta start acknowledging this 3D realm that we're in. Ignoring this shit is the worst thing you can do to your spirituality. And I'll say that again. If you don't acknowledge the fact that your body got senses and those five senses were given to you for a reason in order to understand the reality your ass existing in, you're fucking up and you're doing yourself a great mistake. How else you gonna know what to change? How else you gonna know what to enlighten yourself on? How else you gonna understand where the hell you need to fix yourself up at? I mean, am I making goddamn sense here? Because I'm trying not to be so technological with it, and I'm trying not to sound like a goddamn Southern Negro preacher, but God damn it, I want y'all to get it. I want you, and I'm passionate about this thing, because I want y'all to understand agony does not mean goddamn for set it and forget it. You don't live in a perpetual state of bullshit, anger, diminished resolve and shit. You don't live in that. We are as spiritualists, we have been taught to deny the one thing that carries our asses all over the fucking continent, all over the world. It carries our ass, it performs duty, it do what it's supposed to do. And we're taught to disavow it, which is the biggest bullshit myth in spirituality. Don't listen to the body, it's made of sin. You goddamn right it's made of sin. And if something is made of sin, sin needs attention. Or else sin gonna keep fucking crawling up your ass. So give it attention, but give it positive attention. If your ass itching, scratch it. That's positive attention. But if your ass itching and you punch it and slap it and beat it, now you're giving sin negative attention, and that's just gonna create more pain. That's just gonna create another welt. That's just gonna give you damages and bruises. Am I making sense, people? It's time for us to reconsider how we are gonna handle this spiritual birthing that's gonna come to our ass within the next 10 years. Oh wow, but now Baron and Prophet, you goddamn right. They're tired of waiting for mankind to get right. So they're gonna tell mankind, and since y'all guys can't evolve to the fucking point to understand each and every last one, mind, body, and soul, we're gonna bring this greatness here, and we're gonna see who do right by the greatness with the crow. And if y'all ass ain't gonna sit up here and protect it, honor it, and cherish it, and understand that I'm finna break the plane to get y'all ass to another level, then y'all guys don't need it. And then it's gonna go away. Yeah, it's gonna be stuck here with these fucking devils and snakes and whatever the fuck else thing y'all wanna call it, reptiles or whatever it is out there. The light people, luminous. You're gonna be stuck here another 1,000 years with their ass until you get it right, till we come back again. Reconsider how we do our spirituality. Reconsider how we practice our spirituality, people. No cultural lines need to be in this. Now, again, I need to fact check spirit again. You ain't just gonna give me a download. You ain't gonna just do that to me. You told me what these cards, man. Got it. Okay, I fact check it. You say you telling me to tell everybody to reconsider, and for myself to reconsider how I'm practicing my spirituality. Got it. Good. Fact check them one more goddamn time, because I like to be thorough. A stickler. So then I say, so what are you talking about? He said, listen, he gave me the card, go now. He said, get your shit up. Get your shit together. Start now. Don't wait till you get your diabetes under control. Don't wait till you lose 10 pounds. Don't wait till you get your ass augmented. Don't wait till you feel as if your body is in the right point. Be in agony. Attend to all three. But go now, get started. Because this immaculate birth that's coming to the world is not going to stop just because your lips ain't big enough. Or you ain't took enough pills to let your shit grow longer. Or you ain't set up there and put the money into you to get you right. No. No. This shit ain't gonna wait for you. It's coming, and mankind is being tasked with doing this. And if you're not doing your fucking part, these fakes, these spiritual people out here, these gurus that want to sit in a cave and meditate their whole fucking life away, these people are gonna get judged for giving false information. Now, I don't give a fuck if I become unpopular with Gandhi. I don't care. I'm not cracking on what the fuck he taught because it helped a lot of people. But at the same time, I'm not finna sit up here and adhere to no bullshit that tells me I can't scratch my ass when it needs to be, when it's itching. That I need to not attain to anything that's causing me pain. I don't need to look into that pain because it's all an illusion and some shit into the mind. How the fuck I'm gonna focus on my spirituality, get my mind right and my soul right if I can't, if I'm sitting up here worrying about a bullet wound, a scratch on my ass, a broken arm, or irritant somewhere on my person? People, take care of your body. Exercise, eat right, drink lots of water. Do the shit. Don't be mixing all these roots in a glass and drinking that shit and thinking that the shit good. Because some shit just tastes bad and the brain is saying, fuck you. I'm not even going to let the body enjoy this bitch because I can't enjoy it. So I'm going to piss this shit out so quick. The body don't even need to go through this shit. That's what the brain, I'm a real nigga. This shit is horrible, man. I'm not finna let the body go through this, experience that shit. I don't know if it's good property. Don't piss that shit on out, man. And shit that shit on out. And let's go get us some apple juice. That shit was horrible, man. It tasted so bad, and I say, yeah, I tell a motherfucker it tasted good, you know, just to get them off my case. And imagine how many spiritualists don't lie about mixing some shit together. Yeah, I digress, man. That shit was horrible. But Spirit is saying, people, let's stop being fucking fake with this. Let's stop sitting up there thinking it could only be just your mind and your soul. Let's stop that shit. That body needs attention. The body, yada, 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 yada. I'm trying to be helped now. So, I just caught myself. I'm about to say something and Black Witch will understand because I'm going to tell her what I'm about to say. I got to stop listening to the gossip, man. Celebrity gossip. I got to stop listening to it. Listen. People, we got to stop being fake. We got to stop sitting out there ignoring what the fuck our body is saying to us. Because the body is the greatest messenger we ever gonna get on the 3D level. If we itching, if we sick, if we anything, if we in this course, this ease, if we got fear, perspiration, all that shit, addiction, all that shit, man, we gotta stop sitting out there ignoring the body because this makes us as fake as a goddamn $3 bill. It makes us fake. To deny your body, to deny your earthly self, is to deny your spiritual man. As above, as above, so below, as within. And it don't misinformation and then the fucked up, and then the mind fucked us to the point where we supposed to ignore. See, like nah, my shoulder itching. I'm finna scratch that bitch right there. There you go. I scratch it, then I rub it to soothe the goddamn skin that I cracked open. Well, I need to pick in my nose. I'm getting on up in that bitch, touch my brain if I got to, cause that booger get in that bitch and it fucks with you, right? You just gonna sit up there and try to meditate and ignore that booger blowing on that bitch every time you breathe in and breathe out. That motherfucker tickling all your hairs and shit. What you gonna do? Get digging that bitch, pluck the bitch out, get you some napkin, throw the bitch in the trash. Am I making sense? I think I could get closer to my deity, my God, my source, my nirvana state if I take care of all the shit that's distracting me. Everybody, I'm no spiritual guru. I'm no preacher. I'm no priest. I'm just a baron. And I'm trying my best to enlighten us to get us to the next stage to where we don't need no goddamn body. You won't need nobody telling you what to do, how to do, when to do it. You'll instantly know to get up because your spirit man will be talking to your physical man. It was killing the hell out of me. Spirit rolled me hard with that this morning. I don't know what else to say. Everybody, I'm getting ready to close out because yeah, it's buffering. If we gonna get it, I don't know if we gonna get it the way we need to get it, everybody. But I ain't gonna keep on. I ain't gonna keep you here long. Hey, if you guys haven't hit that like button, please do so. Again, this is me. This is what you're gonna get. I'm got a lot more content coming up. A lot more real heavy gonna be from the patrons.